Passing now from Raheem Sterling. Sturridge has made his run and he's onside and he's round the goalkeeper. A perfect start for Liverpool. It's taken less than 3 minutes. Sturridge does it again. An 8th successive Premier League game in which he scored. And if there were some worries about his form after a disappointing performance in the Cup last week, then he's just put those to bed.
Well, listen, you know, we've seen Coutinho produce a couple of great deliveries forward lately. How about that from Raheem Sterling? Outside of the right foot, the weight of the pass was just perfection. Look at that, absolutely brilliant. And an onside Sturridge can take it round. The outcoming Verm, he's completely stranded. And it's a brilliant start from Liverpool and a wonderfully taken goal. It really was.
Well, the last time that he failed to score in a match in the Premier League was back on the 9th of November. That's 9 in his last 8 league games. Impressive statistics, but he's thriving upon the costliest defeat of their season by any stretch of the imagination. Here's Sturridge. Space for Henderson. Another sublime Liverpool goal. As Jordan Henderson marks his 100th start for the club with a wonderful strike. 20 minutes gone, Liverpool 2 goals to the good. If they're feeling the pressure, they're not showing it.
No, not at all. I mean, look, if Sterling did well on the first goal, then Daniel Sturridge does exceptionally well here in the second. And when this ball arrives at Henderson, he can just control it with his left foot, get his head up and think, right, where can I steer it? And it's just absolutely beautiful to watch. Look at this, he looks exactly where he wants to place it and keeps it well out of Michel Vorm's reach. And it's another stunner from Liverpool, and they're in cruise mode.
Very nicely done by Routledge. Dyer. Shelby. That's a magnificent goal from Jonjo Shelby. Swansea half the deficit almost straight away against his former club. Almost an apologetic hand from Jonjo Shelby, which is acknowledged by the Liverpool fans. But a brilliant strike from the former Liverpool player.
Well, it was a class goal, and it's a class reaction as well from the Cup, because it's full appreciation. And you're right, he was apologetic when he put this in. How good is this? I mean, Routledge started it off with the run from left to right. Dyer took it on to find Shelby. He can come onto it and hit it first time, and that is an absolute peach. And it's lovely to see it appreciated so warmly by both sets of supporters.
The referee who awarded the infamous beach ball goal when Liverpool lost at Sunderland a few years ago. In from de Guzman, and he's taken a couple of touches on its way through for 2-2. Wilfried Bony claims a goal. He might well have taken a last touch of a Liverpool player, but Swansea have scored twice in 4 minutes and have got it back to 2-2.
Yeah, well, Bony makes the run. He did get a touch on it, but it certainly gets another touch after the Ivorian gets his head on it, and it's Martin Skrtel, you know. And I'm not sure whether Bony's was on target, but it comes up, the Slovakian, off his shoulder. He'd given the free kick away, and it's been that kind of type of game for Liverpool. Great going forward, but suspect at the back.
Flanagan, Henderson, Coutinho, Sterling letting it run for Suarez, and clipped it for Sturridge. A wonderful team goal from Liverpool as the lead is restored.
That's really good possession from Liverpool. They didn't try and force it, they didn't try and play through where all the Swansea players were centred. They just bided their time. And I think initially Suarez probably would have thought about taking his man on here, but he had room to slip it in. And again, it's just absolutely inch perfect onto Sturridge's head. I think he's a mature player, Suarez, and this guy's benefiting hugely.
24 goals in his last 24. Wilfried Bony against Simon Mignolet. Swansea back on level terms again. The pressure telling on Liverpool. who've let in 3 at home. What will the response be now?
Well, this is very cool, because he picked a spot, and even though Mignolet gets right, he's got enough behind it, and it's in the corner enough too, and there it is. He is certainly tugging on Boney, and I'm sure the striker has just played a clever part in that by just easing into Skirtle and continuing to go to ground, and it won Mike Jones over. Defensively, that's entirely a different matter.
Brendan Rodgers has got 1 change left at his disposal, and he will be bringing Victor Moses on very shortly. Suarez. Here is Luis Suarez. Henderson! 4-3 Liverpool! In a game of goals of real aesthetic quality, it's a scruffy one that gives them the lead, but it's the most important of the 7 so far. Liverpool 4, Swansea 3. Can they hold on this time?
Well, again, I think that just goes to show you how determined Henderson is. Great ball from Gerrard to start it all off. Found Suarez in a lot of space, and when it does arrive back to Henderson from the block from Williams, then he gets enough on it the first time for Vorm not to be able to quite stop it. It's released, he's on the follow-up, and he does extremely well to see it home. Huge goal.